Welcome back to Greens and Goals. I'm Chris, and I'm excited to help you level up while we grow our businesses together. What we're going to be talking about today is why I'm starting a YouTube channel over 40 years old. I'm currently 44 years old. I will be turning 45 next summer, so I just turned 44. And I've been in business, in network marketing, and some other general stuff for about the last 12 years. Now, it's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot, and one of the biggest things that I've learned is that video is the future. Having a YouTube channel, growing your personal brand is one of the best things that you can do to grow any business. You can just listen to Gary Vee. He teaches all kinds of different businesses how they can increase their revenue through producing more content. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to really bring you along to follow along on my journey. This is something that I'm really excited about, but I'm also really nervous about. Not sure if any of you are actually growing a YouTube channel or producing content for social media, but it's a little nerve-wracking. It takes a lot to sit down and actually turn the camera on, but once you do and you get your reps in and you get your practice, it starts to be second nature. You start to get better at it. It's not as daunting. You get better at video editing and all kinds of different skills that go along with it that are going to help you. So for me, starting this video, this podcast, and this YouTube channel is going to be a big thing for me moving forward with my other businesses. Currently, I have a full-time job where I'm working in sales. I also own a network marketing business that I've been working in for almost 13 years now that has done very well. I've learned a lot in that. I've made a decent amount of money over the years, which has given me the ability to get a taste of some things in life that I might not have otherwise. My thoughts on life are, why would you want to work for 40 to 50 years so you can retire when you're so old that you really can't enjoy life? So my big goal in any of my businesses is to generate revenue, generate an income so I can work remotely, I can travel, I can be what I like to call a free-range human. So I can work from wherever, I can do whatever. I don't have a boss. I don't have to take any vacation time. If I want to go somewhere, I can just go, and I can do all the work while I'm there. So the network marketing business was really great to give me a taste of that. I did that as my full-time career for about 6 years where I didn't have a job. The only problem with that is that I quit my job too early. Before that, I was a bartender, and this is some advice for any of you that are already running a business but still have a full-time job. Wait till you have decent income coming in. I would say you want to have probably 1.5 times what your regular job pays you, because you never know what's going to happen. There's going to be ups and downs, and if you're working solely off of your own income from generating from your own business, then you want to have enough money where you're putting money away every month just in case as well, because you could lose your business. Something crazy could happen. You never know what can happen. So what my advice would be in that situation is really wait until you're making about 1.5 times what your regular income is. There's a lot of people that have thoughts on that. Personally, I would say make more than you're making now, so you can keep leveling up. One thing that I learned in that season of working for myself full time is that if you don't have enough extra money coming in, it makes everything in life harder. You know, you're budgeting everything that you do. You're not really getting a chance to go out and say yes to go on trips or to, go golfing all the time, which is, one of the big things that I love, why I'm calling this Greens and Goals. And it puts you at a huge disadvantage. So definitely don't do that. Make sure you make enough money. So network marketing is where I really cut my teeth. It was my first successful business where I started making some decent money. And that was a lot of fun. I'm still doing that. I'm still growing that business. But I've also branched out into a few other things. I'm working with a rideshare company that I can't get too much into the details on because that's still a new business. That's going really well. I'm very excited about that. And I also started a marketing agency about 1.5 years ago. And marketing has been a part of my life because of network marketing for a long time. I was just doing it for myself. But now I'm also doing marketing for some others as well. It's a great job or business to start. Get into marketing. It's going to help you with everything. The more that you can learn about it, the better off it's going to make your business. And then as you start making more money and helping more people, You're just going to learn super valuable lessons that are going to help all over the board. Personally, starting this YouTube channel is the beginning of my personal brand. Of course, I'm on Instagram. I've had TikToks. Unfortunately, with TikTok, I've had a couple accounts that grew fairly large that TikTok deleted, and I've heard that happen time and time again with people. So as great as that platform is in terms of cutting your teeth, learning how to make videos, using CapCut and stuff like that to edit videos, and really learning a lot, it's also not very stable. I've heard of a lot of people that have lost accounts, and you see it if you're on TikTok, you see it all the time. Some of your favorite creators disappear. 2-3 weeks later, all of a sudden they pop up in your For You page again, and they're talking about how their account was banned. And it doesn't take much. I was actually talking to my neighbors just today, and her daughter actually had a TikTok account, grew it to literally over 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers on TikTok. This is a young girl. She was in junior high, and her friends got into a tiff. They got into a fight, and she had a whole bunch of people go and mass report her channel, and she lost it. Now, can you imagine being a junior high age child and having 1 million subscribers on a platform like that? I mean, she would have been set for life if that didn't disappear. If she started playing that the right way and she learned from some people how she can monetize that, how she can get brand deals, stuff like that, she would have never had to go to college. She would never have to get a job. She would have been able to build this personal brand and just keep moving forward. So TikTok is great. It's fun. I just don't trust it. YouTube, on the other hand, is a little bit more stable. Unfortunately, YouTube isn't necessarily the safest platform either, depending on what your topics are. If you start getting into politics at all, there's a good chance that you're going to get demonetized. You're going to lose your account through YouTube as well. So with that, I'm going to actually back up all my stuff, and I'm going to be putting videos onto other social media video channels as well, providers. One of them, the green box, I don't want to say the word, but if anybody watches any politics or any stuff like that, you can probably go find the other major competitor to YouTube that's out there right now. Starts with an R. Go check that out. I'm going to start putting my videos up on there as well, start a new account on that. But really, when it comes down to it, a personal brand is like the biggest thing you can ever do for yourself in terms of being successful. So the bigger that you grow your personal brand, the more that you can now promote business A, business C, business B. You should have a whole bunch of irons in the fire all the time, trying to figure out what your next big thing is going to be, and you never know when something's going to hit. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and it was phenomenal, and I wish I could remember the name of the speaker, but he said he thinks every single individual is one big idea or one viral video away from changing their life forever. But that being said, if you don't put out content and you don't put yourself out there, then it might never happen. It definitely will never happen. If you're not putting yourself out there, you're not making the content, you just have no chance for it to ever work. So I'm going to have to just start making the content. I'm going to have to get real with you guys on here. I've had some success in business, but I'm not Gary Vee. I'm not one of those top dogs that are making multiple millions or even tens of millions of dollars, but I do learn lessons every day. I'm learning something new all the time. I love to read. I'm constantly on YouTube listening to other speakers talk about what they did, how they were successful, tips and tricks that they learned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my journey with you. I'm going to keep coming back. I'm going to shoot these videos. I'm going to try to put them out for, at least in the beginning, I'm going to start trying to make them multiple a week, because that's the best way to get over the nerves, the fear, to work on my editing, all that stuff. At 44 years old, you might say, YouTube is a young man's game or a young woman's game. A lot of the big social media people are in their late teens and 20s, but video's not going away. And I think even more so, the mainstream media, just in general, I'm not talking just news, but news, movies, all that stuff, TV shows, is starting to lose a lot of its following. There's a lot of people that are spending more time watching videos on YouTube about going sailing or whatever topics that you might like. as opposed to just sitting down and watching TV shows. The world is really changing pretty quickly with the internet and social media and everything. I was born in 1980, so I was young enough where I was in high school and we really didn't have much for internet and for computers yet. You know, one of the first computer classes I took was using Logo Writer, where you write code to make the little thing draw pictures. You know, it was just super basic back when I was in high school and junior high. And it's really come a long way, and it's not going anywhere. You know, now we have AI. I was just experimenting with, I think it's called Gleam or Glimmer or something like that today or yesterday, where it helps you edit your videos by going through and cutting out the pauses. There's going to be other AI video editors that are coming out. There's just all kinds of stuff that's out there to make this easier, and there's all kinds of way for you to start making money doing this as well. I heard a stat the other day as well. A lot of big brands are now actually looking to social media creators and personalities to advertise, to actually allotting a lot more of their budget from advertising to work with these different social media personalities, because they're finding that they're actually getting a better return for their money than using the standard commercial. And something that's also really interesting about that is that they're allocating even more of that money to small creators, because seeing a video where a smaller creator is promoting some product, they're actually getting better results than the big creators are. So if you're just looking at this right now and you're thinking, you know, I should start a YouTube channel, I should start making Instagram reels, I should start making YouTube shorts, you know, all these things, there's no reason to not do it, except for the fact that maybe it makes you a little uncomfortable. So I would say just get out there and start doing it. So one of the biggest things that's going to be great about this for me personally, I think, is growing my personal brand. A lot of the stuff that I do, really what I want to do, is to help other people with their businesses. The rideshare company that I was talking about, it's not really rideshare, but it's kind of what I call it. That is actually a company that I was brought in as an equity holder because of my marketing experience. So I'm able to help the CEO of this company start growing their company by giving him advice, by helping to get the website design and the website built. And I have a team that's helping me do that. And that's something that you can do as well. So the more that you work in up-leveling your own skills, taking courses on Udemy or any other way that you can do it, it's just going to make you a more valuable person. And when people start seeing the value that you bring, that's where you're going to start finding new doors unlocked, and it's going to give you the ability to go and make more money and to really live the life that you want. Like I said in the beginning, my dream life is just being able to move where I feel like moving to, travel around, but I don't want to have to answer to somebody else. It's not fun to do that. If you have a full-time job, I'm sure you can understand. It's just so much more, such a better feeling creating your own money, creating your own income, creating your own business. You get so much more out of it. You feel so much better about it. Maybe it's a little bit more stressful than just getting that check every week or every 2 weeks or whatever they pay you, but it's so much more gratifying to build something yourself. You know, humans were designed to create and to build, not to be robots and basically be in a factory doing what somebody says and these mindless tasks. You're just so much better than that. You deserve so much more than that. So with Greens and Goals, let me give you a little bit of a rundown of what we're going to be doing here. I'm going to be doing videos like this to give you guys some insight as to the stuff I'm learning and what I can do to help you hopefully grow your business. We might talk a little bit about health and fitness, because I'm really big into health and fitness. So that's a big passion of mine. I've been working in the wellness field for 12 years with my network marketing business, so that's something incredible to check out. Like I said, network marketing, an incredible opportunity if you don't have a lot of skills yet, because you have a support team, you have a group of people that are there to help you learn, to help talk to your prospects for you. It's just kind of like training wheels for business, but the ability to earn big money is still there. A lot of people that I work with, maybe not a lot, but I work with quite a few people that are making $20, $30, $50, $100,000 a month just from their network marketing company, just from their business in that. So there's plenty of money there. But it's to get out there and travel and just have some fun. The other side of this is going to be the podcast, which is really the official Greens and Goals. And what I'm going to be doing with that, it's a little bit more difficult to line up the golf outing, to get the guests, to get all these things put together. So that's probably going to be like a once a month podcast that comes out. It's kind of like a spotlight series or something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get together with entrepreneurs. I've already got one out that you guys can go and check out. It was a couple videos ago. And I'm going to get together with entrepreneurs, and I'm going to find out, how they started their business, hurdles they had to go through in starting their business, how it's gone, advice for you guys on what you can do if you're interested in a similar industry, how you can start your own business and kind of follow their blueprint maybe to what they did. And we're going to start it off by playing some golf together. So I'm going to get together with these people. We're going to go play a round of golf. We're going to get some video from the round of golf. And then we're going to sit down and have a nice little conversation for about 30, 45 minutes and talk to them about, life and business and, how they found success and how you can find success as well by emulating some of the things that they did. Life is just like a video game. The more that you learn, the more that you try, the more that you're going to succeed. But you're going to have failures. It's just like playing video games. You try to jump over the pit and you realize that you don't jump soon enough and you go into the pit. So, you jump into the pit a couple of times and then finally you jump over the pit and you get to the next level of the game. And the same thing with business. You're going to have hang-ups, you're going to have hurdles, you're going to have trials and tribulations, but eventually you're going to figure it out and you're going to have that next level of success. And I want that for you guys. There's nothing that makes me happier than seeing other people go start their own business and find success doing it. So I'm Chris. I'm happy that you guys were here today. I'll have a couple links down below if you want to check out my website. One of my favorite products in my network marketing company that I always feel very passionate to tell everybody about is probably the most important product any human being can take. It's called Pro Tandem. Check that out. There's links in the bio down below. It's just going to help you with your overall health. It reduces inflammation. It does a lot of great things for the body. It's going to help you become your optimal self. And it's really affordable. It's something that you should definitely check out. But other than that, we're just going to hang out. We're going to talk. I'm going to bring you guys as much knowledge as I can bring you. And I hope that we have some fun together. And I look forward to meeting some of you in the future. So thanks for joining me today. I'm Chris, and I'll catch you next time.